Okay. I have a confession to make. Hi everybody, my name's Melisma and I'm a Scud streamer. Also, it's spooky season, so I have a mermaid outfit on, yay! But I didn't make it just chatting screen, so that's what we're gonna do today. And then we're gonna watch some creepy pastas. Meow. You're funny. You're funny. I should probably play music in the background. I've really been liking swing music, so we're just gonna do that. I also want to get some bubbles. Let me fix the audio. How are we doing today? Oh, we're doing Gucci. Whoa. You know what? This is fine. You guys say that okay? They got spooky swing music too, which you could do.
Feel the cold rising through your bones. We stop.
Yeah. But they just released that, so I'm not gonna use that one. They might get mad.
A friend that we can need on this road to courage.
Hey, thank you. I'm technically wearing a costume because it's spooky season and we're gonna fix the fact that I don't have a just chatting screen yet because I have some issues. I did think that. I love it too. I love it. Shuffling. Oh, just so people don't get mad at me.
Tonight is a very special evening.
The
We
channel.
invite you all into the realm of magic, but especially we call you,
And
the men, to enter first. How you found your feet on the ground.
survival period.
Remember, joys your path. It's very, very sad. So we realize magic man.
I've been like super into swing music the last like 30 days. It's been crazy. Yeah, here's my mermaid logo. Isn't it pretty? Adorable, right? I'm gonna put that in the corner. This is so freaking fracking pretty. Like that easy, this could be the just chatting one because the logo is so darn pretty. It's so darn pretty. The logo is so pretty. This is the just chatting one. No, I want to do something more mermaidy, so I'm gonna put this
Under control.
in the corner.
You know what to say when all things fall? Repeat it after me. Let's have a ball. Who you are. I'm a magic man.
Now I got two logos. I don't want it to be biggish, but not that biggish. I think right here is fine.
Who you are. Magic
Alright, so I want to show you guys my screens. We're going to put together this chatty schedule. We're going to try and make it spooktastic. That's what we're going to try to do. That's the attempt here. It's on top of me. Oh. There we go.
Dust off the gramophone, pulsing
Alright,
out of the
perfect.
blue. I bring that dial to the start, spinning it all the way through. Hear that tune, let it take you there, and get yourself into the mood.
I'm having too much fun,
And
you
don't be
guys.
scared to use
Some
what's
music
there.
makes me dance a
You never know
lot.
what you might do. We found the golden sound, mixing the old with the
Oh, so our fifth friend Alice Damon.
We found the sound of the bay. Turn it up, feel the love.
Friend Alice Damon gave me
The sound that we found goes
a couple
around and
of
around and it ain't ever going away.
We wanted you to hear.
a couple of ideas as far as spooky season stuff. So we're gonna look at her stuff and get inspired and then make something to ourselves.
Dust off the gramophone, pull something out of the
Sorry.
blue. Bring that dial to the start, spinning it all the way through. And hear that tune, let it take you there, and get yourself into the mood. And don't be scared to use what's there. You never know what you might do.
Alright,
We found the golden sound, mixing the old with the bass.
Alice is playing
Goes
video
around,
games right
comes
now.
around.
Just
We
putting her
found the
business
sound
out there
of the
because why
day.
not?
And turn it up, feel the love.
I can't get over this music, it's so cute. Alright, so this is actually a link to
The go to sound. We
free
wanted you to hear.
assets for spooky season. So if you like these, you can have them too. Now chat works for you. I don't know what it was doing before. Yes, being in a speakeasy listening to Electric Swing is a whole vibe. Definitely wild, but always fun. Alright, so the link to this post, anybody can mention. They have spooky swing music, but they just uploaded that today, so if I'm gonna get in trouble, I'd rather like not be dumb about it. Alright, so this one right here. These are all free. Oh my god. I kinda love this one.
The go to sound. We wanted you to hear.
Wow, these are all cool. These are all cool. There's so many options, my goodness. My goodness. Seem to be doing chores. Alice used to do chores in the morning.
Turn it up, feel the love, spin it around all the way. 'Cause the sound that we found goes around and around and it ain't ever going away.
Oh my gosh, this person has made so many.
Everyone's busy, but I am not. Still, my phone's ringing and it doesn't stop. But I can be bothered to pick it up. Cause I can move a mountain, cause I have done so. To these chances are slim to none. So please don't tell me what to do. Cause
They're all free, sort of, but the only one you can really get is this one. Looks like.
I can make it just see if I don't. I can fix it all, but hey.
I like this a lot, but I'm a mermaid, so how can I be on the stairs? I guess it can kind of be like I swam up. The water's right here, you just can't see it, I promise. Maelstream, yeah. It's not this late. Usually use their stuff. You do? Oh, they subscribe to this person. Alright, so this is cool. But I'm gonna take inspiration from this and make it more mean. Okay? We're gonna create it. Let's start with, we're gonna call it a Twitch overlay, even though it's gonna be for streaming in general. Alright, so I want there to be a sunset. Ooh, this one is spooky and it's on the water. Hello. Perfect. I like this. I like this too, though. That was kind of cool because it's moving. Hold up. Hold up. I might like this one more. Yes. Yes. This is perfect. Are we done already? I was gonna add more, but this is pretty cool. The other thing I was looking for is like bubbles. That could be like high quality, like ooh, like this. Ooh, just like bubbles floating while I'm streaming. I could probably find that on Canva though. But on a different board. That's better. Notice my image was over on this account. Yeah, it'd be like that. You're not as bad as me. I rolled up in other VTubers accounts, channels with my actual IRL account. Like, oops, why is my name out there? Oops, that's because I did that. Oops, my bad. Let's do bubbles. Let's do videos. And we need to be able to make it like green screen-ish. I don't want too many bubbles. I don't want to be able to get rid of the blue color. I want to be able to make it basically transparent. I like this one. Oh, this one's green though. I say you take out the green. That's too much. These are way too big. Those would be distracting if I was playing the game, right? You'd be drowning. But this one feels... Does it feel like it's too much? Like you feel like you're drowning? I don't want you to feel like you're drowning. I almost want it to not even... I want it to be like barely visible. Like this. Oh shoot, that might actually work. Oh snap. No, undo that. Oh no. Alright, like this. Let's see if we can add it. What are you working on? I love Canva Pro. I want to add bubbles to the stream, to the just chatting screen. We're making a just chatting screen because we don't have one, but the just chatting screen I picked doesn't make sense for me to add bubbles to it because it looks like I'm just like a mermaid sitting on a beach. But I also could do one like on water. Clearly, I don't know what I want. But I want to add bubbles while I'm playing games, so it looks like we're playing games on water. Alright, so while that one's downloading, this one and this one. I don't think we need to add anything to this. Let me just keep it the way it is, and then just add my logo on the chat box. So, it's a pretty good view. You know what's crazy about this? I already have a screen like this, but it's like earlier in the day. But I already have this, watch. Oh, it still has all my stuff up for my birthday. We already have one. See? You can get rid of this. It's not my birthday anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, I just spent all that time getting one and just chatting, and I have this. I don't know why I have a keyboard in the middle of the ocean, but you know. They do like that. So yeah, so once I'm done this, we can go ahead and start watching some creepypasta. Just wanted to, you know, remind everybody how scuffed I am and how happy you all are to know me. Don't mind me floating. I want to zoom in, but it's making it difficult for me. There we go. I like it like this. Alright, what was I trying to do? Oh yeah, add bubbles. Sorry, I'm just dancing now. Making myself bigger, don't be scared, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I promise. I'm not gonna stay this big. I just made myself really big so I wouldn't be blurry. Don't mind me, I'm swimming away. Please. Just kidding. I'm here. Alright, so now that we're done being silly and making poor decisions, I'm gonna download the beach one, but not really worried about testing it out because we already have a beach thingy, and I can just add it to this one as a different time of day. But the thing I really want to try is the bubbles. So let's go to full screen. I broke everything. Oh my god. Hi. Alright. What was that? Oh yeah, bubbles. I think we downloaded it. We did. Okay, cool. Oops, I got impatient. Bubbles. So technically, I think I would add this as a video. I don't remember how I did it last time for snow. Yeah, I added it as a video. Okay. Why does it sound like Christmas? Oh, I forgot to make it transparent. Ooh, this is gonna be a problem. Hold on. Crap. Oh, you can't make it transparent. Oof. Alright, so I'm gonna try and make it transparent through here then. Property. Nope, wrong one. Filters. Add filter. I think we're gonna do color key. And then we're just gonna key out this color. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now there's bubbles. You can't tell, but they're there. They're there. Oh, that's so cool. We're underwater now, everybody. Alright. I hate that it's playing Christmas music and it's making me really nauseous. So let's do what we came here to do, and that's to watch creepypastas. Oh no. Alright. I guess, well, this is December. Oh no, I don't want it to be about Christmas. Let's do this one. The bubbles are working, oh my gosh. Guys, there's bubbles. They're slightly distracting, but it's okay. I like it. I like it. Alright, let's full screen this bad boy. Oh, okay. Good stuff. I guess I should make myself smaller then, huh? Since, you know, I'm blocking so much of the screen. Yeah, I guess that's a good idea. Shrinkity doo dah, shrinkity yay. Alright, I think this is fair. Right here. Okay. Let's go.
I'd been a babysitter for years, working with several different companies and hundreds of families. This was just another job on a Thursday night. I drove to the house, getting there exactly on time, and met the parents. They were having a date night at a concert downtown and would be gone for 5 to 6 hours. It was 6:30 already, so this was a late job. They introduced me to their son, Jay, who was 10. He was very talkative and seemed to enjoy my company. When the parents left, He was excited to show me his video games and have me be his audience while he played. He played for around 2 hours before I started getting hungry. I let him continue playing in the living room while I made something to eat in the kitchen. I spent maybe 5 minutes heating up a meal, but then all of a sudden, when I got back, Jay was different. He wasn't talking around. I told him it was time for bed and made sure he got ready. He was still acting weird, trying to avoid me and delay going to bed for as long as possible. Finally, just before 10, he got in bed. I went downstairs and sat on the couch. I was replaying the whole night in my head, but there really didn't seem to be anything I did. I left him alone for a few minutes while I made food, and then it was like he just flipped a switch. While I was thinking on the couch, I heard Jay upstairs. He was walking down the hallway and then opened a door.
I'm still here.
I quickly went upstairs to see what he was doing, but he wasn't in the hallway. I opened the door to his room, and there he was, sitting in his bed just as I left him. "What are you doing, Jay?" I asked nicely. He looked scared of me. After no response, I just decided to let it go and began walking out the door. But then he said to me he had to use the bathroom. I said okay and let him go down the hall, but while he was in there, I took a look around his room. It all looked like an ordinary 10-year-old boy's room. Just as I was walking out, I noticed something in the corner of my eye. I looked over, and right by the closet,
Oh
I could
no.
see someone's eye looking back at me through the crack in the door. I hesitated, then walked out of the room and closed the door. I listened and didn't hear any movement in the room. As soon as Jay came out of the bathroom, I told him to be quiet and rushed him downstairs and into my car. I dialed 911, and as we waited for them to show up, I asked Jay if he knew someone else was in the house. He was quiet, not responding to me at all. When the first officer came,
Oh no.
he went right inside and
Oh,
caught the man walking
no.
around upstairs.
Oh no.
He looked like a 30-year-old creep.
Oh no.
When questioned, the man said he was a friend of Jay's and that Jay even let him in the house to babysit for the night.
No.
Strangely, when the parents got home, they basically pushed me away.
Well, I
and
want to
didn't give
try
me
it
any
on
more
Twitch
updates on
too.
what
If it still
happened.
lags, I don't know what to tell y'all.
There was obviously something really weird going on, because Jay was very scared of him. I don't know if they knew each other, or if this was a first-time encounter.
That's a big kid.
But I hope it was all dealt with well by the police. When I was 16, my parents
This
made me
narrator
get
is so
a job.
flat. I feel like I could do this job.
They were tough like that, and made my older brother do the same when he turned 16 as well. He got a job in retail, working as a cashier for some tech shop, but I wanted to do anything other than that. The only thing that caught my attention was babysitting. I had younger cousins that I enjoyed being around, so I thought it wouldn't be so bad. There was a company in my town that I applied for, and after a short interview, they offered me a position. It wasn't a very normal hiring process, at least I don't think. Once hired, they took some pictures of me and had me fill out a bio of who I was. Then they posted me on their website as a babysitter. I waited. A few weeks went by, and still, nobody had booked me. My parents told me to be patient, but I was already looking for other jobs. Until one day, I finally got a notification. Someone booked me for a full night and morning, meaning I would have to spend the night there and continue watching them in the morning. It was on a Saturday, so I didn't have school, but spending the night somewhere else felt strange to me. I arrived at the house at the scheduled time of 10 p.m. I was met at the door by the dad, who invited me in. He was an older man, in his late 50s I bet, but he told
It's
me
still
his
lagging
daughter
because
was
I
only
just checked
4
on
years
mine.
old.
It's kind of smooth.
He showed me to the kitchen, where he had me sit at the table with him and talk to me for a good 25 minutes. He asked me all about myself. I wasn't sure if this was normal or not for parents to do when hiring a new babysitter, but I went along with it. At some point, I realized I hadn't met or even seen his daughter yet, so I asked where she was. He said she was upstairs in her room sleeping, and that I wouldn't have to worry about watching her until the morning.
Hello?
Then he got up abruptly and said he had to go, and would be back around 11 tomorrow morning. He stepped out and left me the key to the house. I remember
It's better
feeling
now?
very
Oh,
confused
okay.
about the whole situation. None of it felt like I thought it would.
See the
The
bubbles?
first thing I did
like
after
the
he
bubbles.
left was walk around the bottom floor. I forgot to ask where I was supposed to sleep, or if there was food for me to make, or any games for us to play.
I know, right?
Probably all questions experienced babysitters would have asked right away.
He's so sus.
As I walked around, I began wondering where all the kid stuff was. He said his daughter was 4, so I expected a mess of toys all over the house, but there wasn't a single toy in sight. I even checked in a few drawers that looked like they might have some, but there weren't any. The fridge and cabinets didn't seem to have much kid food either. I realized this was off to a really bad start, and I just needed to relax. I decided I would text the dad
It's a
in the
big
morning
kitchen.
and ask him about the food and stuff, but for now I would just make myself a spot on the couch and sleep. I found a blanket and used the couch pillow, then turned off the lights. I tried to sleep for nearly 2 hours, but there was something off about the house
Oh,
that
for
just
sure.
kept me up.
It's probably a dead body.
Then, at 1 a.m., I heard something click on the other side of the house. I shot up and looked across the room.
Heck no.
The whole house was quiet now.
Heck no. Wouldn't
I
it
was
be
sitting
me?
up for a minute until I heard the back door softly slide open.
Oh, heck no.
My heart was pounding
Heck
as I got
no.
up and went to the
Heck
hallway
no.
that had a clear view of the back door. I was confused to see the dad with his back to me while he was trying to softly close the door behind him. I believe this moment that I had to process everything before he saw me was likely the reason for my escape. As he turned and saw me, I started running for the front door.
Sheesh.
His footsteps followed behind me, rushing down the hallway
Heck
and
no.
yelling at me to stop.
Heck no.
I ran for my car and got in. The
Heck
dad wasn't far
no.
behind, banging on my window as I backed out of the driveway.
Heck no.
While running away was a smart decision, the next one wasn't so much.
It's kind of sketchy.
I didn't say anything about what happened. I think I was worried that I had done something wrong or messed up as a babysitter somehow. A month later, though, I finally told my parents, and they said it was too late, but I should have reported it. It was an obvious red flag that the man didn't contact the babysitting company, practically showing that he was guilty of something. I'm sure there was no daughter, and no reason for me to be at his house,
Oh no.
other than for some sick plan
Oh
he had
no.
set up for me.
Oh no.
I hired a babysitter for my 6-year-old a few months ago.
These are all babysitter ones.
I used a website to
Yeah, I like
hire
the
the
bubbles.
same young girl every time because she was familiar with my son already. On this night, though, she wasn't available. I had somewhere to be at 5 and only needed someone to watch my son for a few hours, but there was only one babysitter able to come at that time. It was a 17-year-old boy named Ben.
All
who looked
babysitters are
nice in
creepy
the
officially to
pictures.
me now.
I scheduled him to be here at 4:30, then waited. At 4:30, I had my son turn off his video games so that I could introduce them, but Ben still didn't show. I was watching out the windows for his arrival, but at 5, I called the website and asked where he was. They told me he clocked in on their app,
Oh,
supposedly
no.
meaning he arrived and was babysitting already.
Oh no.
After discussing it a bit more, they canceled it and apologized, but said no one was available to cover for him. I was really angry,
Yikes,
being
yikes.
forced to cancel my plans. At 6, I made dinner for myself and my son, and we started watching a show together. In the middle of the episode, there was a knock at the front door.
Don't it dare be him. I'd be mad. Like, what are you
I
here
paused
for at
the
this
show
point?
and went up to look through the peephole. A guy was on the porch, and I saw his car parked in our driveway as well.
Oh no.
I opened the door. "Hi, I'm Ben," he said.
Where you been at, Ben?
I gave him one of those "are you serious right now" looks. "You're over 2 hours late. Just go," I said, closing the door in his face.
Rude.
Not the nicest thing to do on my part, but I was honestly even more upset that he chose to show up still. I sat back down and played the show again. After a couple minutes though, I checked the window and saw that his car was still there in the driveway.
That's creepy. He wouldn't get his
A
time.
cold rush ran through me. I went back to the door and looked out the peephole. It was dark, and at first I didn't see anything, but then, at the very bottom of the peephole, I saw him.
Oh
He
no.
was standing very still,
That's creepy.
pressed all the way up against the door,
Creepy.
like he was listening.
That's creepy.
I watched him for a few seconds,
Oh no.
so creeped out that I was in a state of shock. I must have been visibly so, because my son called out to me in a worried voice.
Mommy?
I snapped out of it and backed away, telling my son to go to his room and lock the door. I called the police, but I think Ben heard. He knocked on the front door, then the doorknob rattled, and he
Why
banged
the
on
heck?
the door again. I heard his footsteps move around to a nearby window.
Oh, no,
followed
no,
by
no,
him
no,
trying
no,
to
no.
pry it open.
No, no,
I
no.
ran around the house to make sure everything else was
No,
locked, then
no,
joined my son in
no.
his room while we waited for the police. 5 long minutes passed before I heard sirens approaching the house.
Of course Ben runs.
When they pulled up, apparently Ben was sitting in his car, pretending like he was happy to see them.
He's creepy.
He made up a whole story about me being crazy and said he was just here to babysit at his scheduled time. His lies didn't last after I showed them the confirmation email saying he was supposed to come 2 hours ago. The next few weeks were overcomplicated, but at the end of everything, not much happened. Ben lost his job, but aside from that, nothing else was really done because he denied everything.
Well, he knows where they live now. That's
It's
creepy.
really scary, because if he had shown up on time, then I would have left my son alone with him. I don't know what he was trying to do, but I'm glad I didn't have to find out.
What in the world? I don't like his eyes.
This happened to me 2 years ago, and I know most people never experience a lockdown situation, and if they do, it usually would happen at school.
Oh my
But
gosh, you
this
guys, I
actually
forgot, there's a
happened to me
whole different
during my
video I wanted
retail
us to
job
watch.
time. It was pretty intense though, as the rioters were breaking into stores and completely trashing everything, and even beating up employees. I honestly wasn't entirely sure what the reasoning was for harming the stores, but it was crazy. By 6 o'clock, the riot and protests were only getting bigger, with thousands of people participating and hundreds of stores being destroyed and looted. There was even talk of action spreading over to the outer areas of Chicago, including some of the suburban areas nearby.
Oh no.
I was definitely keeping my eyes open and watching customers to make sure I was prepared for anything to happen. Another 2 hours went by, and at this point it seemed like the entire city was going up in flames,
Sheesh.
and some of my coworkers actually left early because they were so nervous.
That's the
My
opposite
manager
of
that
what
was
we need to
working
do.
that night was a really understanding guy.
Look at his
and He didn't
eyes.
have many customers coming in anyways, so he didn't mind them going home early. I stayed though, as I really wasn't too worried, and knew I wouldn't be getting paid unless I stayed. Pretty soon I realized that that was a mistake.
Oh yikes.
I was stocking product in an aisle on the far left side of the store, which was opposite of the main entrance, when I heard some yelling outside. I went to the front of the aisle, where I could look out the windows towards the front of the store, and I could see some people running around.
Oh
but
no,
the glare
here they
from
come.
inside made it hard to actually see what was going on through the window. I started making my way towards the entrance of the
Making my
store
way
when
downtown,
the intercom
walking
came on,
fast.
and I could hear my manager announce that the store was now in lockdown and everyone needed to immediately make their way to the back. Against my better judgment, my curiosity got the best of me,
Oh
and
my.
I went a little bit further so I could see out of the front doors, which I was unaware of at the time had already been locked shut. I saw 10 to 15 people running along the windows, banging on the glass and trying to push and smash the doors open.
Oh no.
It was one of the most shocking things I've ever seen in my entire life. I immediately started sprinting to the back of the store, noticing other employees and customers doing the same. When I got to the back, I saw my manager guiding people into the large refrigerated room
Oh,
where we
no.
keep deli meat and produce.
No, you get locked in
For
there.
those who haven't worked in grocery stores or any other place with refrigerated rooms, these rooms are basically large insulated coolers with a huge metal door and usually some plastic flaps on the entrance as well. Anyways, I made my way in. I must have been one of the last people to make it, as just a few seconds later my manager sealed the door and locked it from the inside. I felt pretty safe in there, as I knew nobody could realistically break in without some real heavy tools. But what scared me was how long I'd be in there for.
Yeah.
Like, what if a whole mob of people waited outside the door? I'd say there was a good 30 to 40 people
They wouldn't
in there
do
with
that
me,
unless
and a lot of them were really panicking, asking us
they
if
knew
that
they
door
were
was
there.
going to hold. My manager calmed them down a little bit, but that's when we started to hear noise from within
Oh
the store.
no.
Stuff shattering, falling over, screaming and yelling.
Oh.
I'll admit, hearing those noises in real life was terrifying.
Mm-mm.
I was shaking as we could hear the sounds more and more clearly while
Trauma.
they made their way towards the back of the store. Soon, their footsteps could be heard outside the room, and then a few seconds of silence before the door shook as someone attempted to open it. I guess they realized pretty quick that it was locked from the inside, and they started yelling and banging on it, screaming at us to open the door. We all tried to stay as quiet as we could, but some of the customers started crying as we could hear more people on the outside join in on the screaming and banging. One of them even yelled, "This is the police, open up," trying to fake us out or make fun of us or something. This went on for probably 15 minutes of constant banging and screaming before it began to slow down. Over the next 30 minutes, it slowly got calmer as most of them put their attention elsewhere. Every once in a while, someone would come around and bang on the door a few times and then leave. It took almost an hour of being in there for the police to clear the building and let us out safely. Walking out, the whole store was
Oh my
trashed.
gosh.
Shelves were pushed over, and product was scattered all over the floors. It was really crazy to see the store look like that. Anyways, as far as I know, the violence was mostly cleared overnight in the suburbs, but I think it continued down in Chicago for a few days. It was definitely the most intense situation I'd ever been in though, and I'm glad everyone in the store was able to make it out unharmed.
Jeez. Alright, we're gonna take a little pivot. There's this is a creepypasta that we listened to with Alice and Trolls the other day. But there's another story by this same person that I want to check out. It's called like The Children with Black Eyes or something like that. The wrong house. Ooh. They got a lot of series. I didn't know that. Wow. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Why are there 13 videos on this one? Oh, it originally was in parts. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm scared just looking at these. These feel like the children. Yeah, this one. I found that pretty quick. Ooh, it's an hour long. Alright, wait. What time is it? Yeah, we got it. We could do it. We could do this. We could do this. $19.92. Ooh. It's still in Crease Crossing? Oh no. It's the same area. Finally slaughtered. Oh no. Tyler Peterson family murder. Candidate for school board and family murder. Oh no. 9-year-old Dan Peterson missing. Uh-oh. This is already creepy. Brother of victim wanted for questioning. Harold's brother Greg Peterson, chief suspect. Suspect found. Greg Peterson given death penalty. Jeez, do we know it's true though? Claims the black-eyed children took Daniel and killed brother and sister-in-law. He said it wasn't him. Greg Peterson's last word, beware of the black-eyed children. Oh no. Oh no. Children with black eyes. Oh no. No.
Much has been said about the murder of Wendy and Harold Peterson, the disappearance of their son Daniel, and the arrest of Harold's brother Greg Peterson. Some consider it an open and shut case of a robbery gone wrong. Others say Greg was jealous of the life his brother had. Many believe it was a fight that just got out of hand. And then there are those who believe that what happened that night was something else entirely, something not so easy to explain. For that story, we need to look at the journals of Daniel Peterson. Most of what he wrote seems to be the result of an overactive imagination.
Well,
Perhaps there is more truth to these child stories than the ones we accept as fact. But we will let you be the judge.
oh, I'm terrified. Uncle Greg is part 1.
Harold and Wendy Peterson were well known and well liked in the community. Harold was a very successful insurance agent, and many people in the community thought he was going to win his election for school board. Wendy was very involved with
We got the
King's
drawings
Catholic
again.
Church, as well as many other local charities. Teachers said Daniel Peterson was a very shy, creative, and incredibly sweet child. He didn't have many friends and preferred to spend his lunches in the library. Daniel was also a victim of bullying. Despite his complaints, little was done. The administration's lax approach is what led Harold to run for school board.
It's always Kate's Crossing, that's all I'll say.
September 8th. Today was another bad day. Jake and his idiot friends ambushed me in the bathroom.
Oh no.
Again. They gave me another swirly. Now everyone is calling me Poo Poo Hair.
Oh. This is very familiar format, isn't it, Alice? Ew. Jay should be a Snake Stevens. Should have been Snake Stevens. Yeah, that's nice.
I wish they'd leave me alone. I should tell Dad, but I hate the way he looks at me when I do. It's like he's ashamed that I can't defend myself. When he asked me how my day was, I just told him it was good. I did get the highest grade on the math test.
A++, let's
I just
go.
made sure I showered before he got home.
Nice.
Uncle Greg showed up at dinner. I like Uncle Greg.
Uh-oh.
He's so much more fun than Dad. I don't know why Dad calls him a hopeless bum.
Dang.
The good news, he's going to be staying with us for a few weeks. Best part is Dad will be focused on him and not me for a change. September 8th continued. Dad hammered Uncle Greg. I've never seen someone take so much abuse. I think he almost cried.
That's so mean.
Everybody went to bed not long after. That's when things got kind of weird.
Oh, yikes. What do we mean by weird? It's in the same style of the last one. We saw this with Schultz. That's what I said. I said the format should be familiar to you, Alice. What were you doing? Not paying attention to what I said. At least the stream stopped lagging. Oh, well,
Sometime
good.
around midnight, I heard something wandering around the kitchen. I went to check it out, but no one was there. The front door was open, though. I found Uncle Greg standing in the front
It's by the
yard,
same
just
person. That's why I
staring
wanted to
at the
watch it,
sky.
because it was by the same person. You gotta fight a boss? Oh, okay. Just forgot you're playing video games, not paying attention to me. It's fine. It's all good. This is creepy. Uncle Greg does not look like he's okay.
I
Good.
really didn't know what to do, so I tried talking to him. I didn't want to ask Dad for help. I asked him what he was looking at.
Try to
He
fight
didn't
next
reply.
one on stream.
Just
Okay.
pointed at the stars.
Creepy.
I eventually got him back to his room. He didn't say anything until I got him back in bed. He looked at me and he was very scared. He said, "They've come back."
Oh no.
I asked what came back. "You'll see," he replied before passing out. Why does this crap happen on a school night? Oh well, I have bigger problems to worry about. I need to figure out how to get through the day without ending up face first in the toilet.
Oh no.
September 9th. I asked Uncle Greg what he was looking at last night. I kind of got the sense he had no idea what I was talking about, though.
Oh no. Oh no. Uncle Greg. Directed by Paul Calvin. No. Narrator Craig. Wait, that's it? Wait, what? There has to be more. There has to be more. Oh, Craig Carlson's tourism department. That makes sense. I think this is just part one. There's more parts. I think. Part two. Yeah. The other one was cut differently, so it just streamed to the next one. This is not cut the same way, so we have to see the in-betweens of all the parts. But it gives us time to talk, so. Vote for Singer School Board.
When Harold started pulling in front of incumbent Mike Singer, the race for school board became incredibly nasty. Singer had been on the board for the last decade and was generally liked, so it was a surprise to see so many voters give their support to the challenger. Neither were above making political digs on the other, and on several occasions the two candidates nearly came to blows. The most known of the two was a shouting match in the middle of the Burger Shack's lunch crowd.
Burger Shack, it's the same community.
The race for the Kate's Crossing School Board
Wait a
had
second.
never been so exciting.
It's the same universe. What the frick? Part 2 Peter Pan? Oh snap, they happened in the same universe. That's crazy, bro.
September 15th. Unfortunately, I think poo-poo hair is permanent. Great. It'll probably end up on my tombstone.
Oh, that's so sad.
They even made up a song for me. He's got poo in his hair. It stinks and he doesn't care. So hold your nose when Daniel's near, or he'll bring your eyes a tear. Because he's got poo in his hair.
Doesn't even rhyme.
Not gonna lie, it's catchy when a group sings it.
That's really sad.
I hate it here. I wish Dad would lose the election. Maybe we'd move somewhere better. Like anywhere on Earth. I'd even settle for someplace off-world too. Uncle Greg is still sleepwalking. Every night I find him staring at the sky. I still have no idea what he's looking at. I've even found him out there in the rain.
What the frick?
Dealing with him makes the mornings pretty hard. Makes class a little harder than I'd like. Thankfully, Dad's been focused on campaigning. Most of the time he's talking to people, putting signs on roads and whatever else. Mom's usually with him, so it's mostly Uncle Greg and me. Really, it's just me. Uncle Greg just stares at the television. Dad yelled at him last night because of it. Dad really is loud when he wants to be. Typical Dad. Though the louder he gets, the more I think he cares. Mom says he has problems expressing himself.
Oh no, that just scared the crap out of me. What the heck? What the heck? Oh no.
September 17th. Well, today was a weird one. Found Uncle Greg talking to the TV. Just had static on the screen. Weird. I asked him who he was talking to. He got mad at me because I couldn't hear it. He grabbed me, said the voices were telling him to do things. Do things he didn't want to do.
Oh no, this is where you send him to a psych
Eventually went
ward.
back to watching TV. I think Uncle Greg had a nervous breakdown or something.
Oh no. Oh no.
September 18th. I had to jot this down the moment I woke up, or I might have forgotten about it. Last night I had this weird dream, but it didn't feel like a dream. It was so clear, like a memory.
Uh-oh.
It happened around midnight, I think. It started with a low hum.
Oh no.
It got louder and louder until this bright red light blasted through the window.
Oh no.
And that's when he appeared.
Who the heck is he?
At first I thought, oh my God, Peter Pan is in my bedroom.
Peter Pan?
He was floating there. He was green.
Lock your doors, lock your windows, hide your kids, hide your wife. Yeah, alien?
Peter Pan was an alien.
Oh, I was right.
He had no mouth I could see, but I could hear him speaking to me.
Hello?
Some of it felt like words, but mostly I remember images. Confusing but intense images.
The following images are in the order in which Daniel arranged them.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Brains, oh no. I'm scared. I'm confused. I'm concerned. Experiments for sure. Oh no. Uh-oh. Maybe someone paid to kill that family so that the other family won the election. I don't know. Uh-oh. I saw them. Hello? Hello? What the frick? I don't understand either. Yes, you do? What the? Hello?
And then he left. That morning, Uncle Greg woke me up. There was a weird glow in his eyes. He smiled. Told me, now you see them too.
Heck no. Skip that. Skip all that. Well, that's more than a little concerning. I mean, we know how it ends. They end up dead and missing and electrocuted. But how did we end up there? That's crazy. And what about this uncle? They never mentioned him in the newspaper clippings, I think. A little scary, yeah, a little scary, yeah, a little scary, yeah, a little scary, yeah. F times 6 equals 30. Oh no, not math. My nemesis.
Teachers were usually quite fond of Daniel. They often called him the ideal student. He was well-mannered and his grades were consistently the highest in his class. However, Daniel had trouble fitting in with other children since the beginning of his education. He was never interested in the same things that his peers were, and Daniel often felt more comfortable around adults.
Math would be evil. Who's that? Is that the uncle or the teacher or what? The new Daniel. Oh, yo. What does that even mean? Vote for Peterson for school board.
September 19th. Thank God it's Saturday. Or at least it would be if I didn't have to help Dad campaigning. Putting up signs doesn't bother me, but I'd rather not be paraded around as some sort of lost cause.
Yikes.
Defending your kids as if they were my own. Can you guess how he came up with that one? At least it did get my mind
Oh
off
boy.
last night. It was hard not to obsess over it. Strange. It didn't scare me. Everything scares me. But Peter didn't. I could tell that it cared for me.
Hello?
It wanted my friendship, I think.
Hmm?
It was like it was family. Like a long-lost cousin, maybe.
Nani? Weird. Oh no, not the eyes again.
He was right, too. I was understanding the images better. Peter wanted me to come with them. Where? I have no idea. But definitely away from here. Can't lie. Sounds like a big plus to me.
Yikes.
It's clear that they did something to Uncle Greg, Dad, and me. That's why I don't fit in with other kids. And I like other kids. Something else. Part of me must be like Peter. Honestly,
He named him Peter
kind of a
himself.
relief. At least I have a reason to feel so alien.
Mm-mm.
If I stay, I would have a chance at a normal life.
Educate him. Maybe you need somebody. Maybe you need to see
Would I ever
somebody.
want that?
He needs to see a professional.
Maybe not. But I don't want to hurt my parents.
He feels like an alien. Yeah, I think that's cause to see a professional. See what's going on in your brain.
But why? Were we just experiments? Why was Dad and me considered a success and Uncle Greg a failure? Poor Uncle Greg. Even the aliens give him a hard time.
Yikes.
And what about Mom? Did they experiment on her too?
Oh my
If
goodness.
so, what did they do to her? If not, why?
The aliens. Why?
And then there's the danger. I don't think they understand what's going on.
Yeah, I have
between
no
Mr.
idea what
Singer
they
and
do.
Dad. I can see why they would think it was a dangerous situation. Earlier today, we saw Mr. Singer tossing some of Dad's campaign signs into the woods.
Oh no. That's jacked up, bro. That's how you get killed. That's how you get murdered.
Dad, of course, exploded.
I would too. Oh my gosh, he was mad. Littering. Yeah,
Followed
literally.
him to the Burger Shack, screaming.
Oh, there goes the
loud,
Burger Shack. Same
very
universe.
loud. Dad called him a lot of ugly things that can be found in the dictionary. To his credit, Singer just laughed it off. That's when Dad pulled him close.
Uh-oh.
I heard him mention something about the Dunnington Construction Company. I couldn't understand anything except something about exposing it.
Mm-mm.
Whatever. This sounds stupid. That set Mr. Singer off. It's kind of embarrassing to watch. But if you did see it, I'm sure you thought they were going to kill each other.
Mm.
September 20th. I waited all night for Peter to come, but never did.
Yikes.
September 21st. Nothing to report. Still nothing from the aliens. September 22nd.
Nope.
September 23rd. Maybe he's not coming back.
Well, good. Now you don't have to kill your parents.
September 24th. No alien, but today was a big one. I don't know if I just had enough or if I was just tired, but when Jake pushed me today, I just snapped.
Oh, snap.
I hit him. I never hit anybody before, but I finally hit him. I broke his nose.
Sheesh.
I even cracked one of his ribs.
Sheesh.
He tried to fight back, but he moved so slowly. It was easy. It really surprised me. Why did I wait so long to stand up for myself?
That's a good question we all ask ourselves. Sheesh. He was being bullied. He got. He had it coming.
One of the kids finally pulled me off. That was the first time I really saw what I did. Jake was crying, his face was covered in blood. Lots
Lawsuit.
of blood. I just knew Dad was going to be proud of me. I got suspended for 3 days.
Awesome.
Which doesn't seem fair.
It's awesome. You get a break
I
from school.
suffer from moss and nothing happens. But the moment I defended myself, I get suspended.
That's crazy. It happens all the time.
I hate this place so much. So what if he had to go to the hospital?
Oh, no.
Maybe next time he'll think twice before giving someone a swirly.
Oh, no. He had to go to the hospital. It's kind of jacked
Well,
up.
Dad, he was anything but proud.
Oh, man.
Angry, mad, hot-headed, insane, crazy. Those words probably described him a lot better. He said I may have ruined his chances at school board.
Oh.
Wow. Thanks, Dad. Glad to know where I rank.
Forgot about that.
Mom, she was no better. The only thing she cared about was the hospital bills. I guess it was better for everybody when I was bullied.
Oh, no. That's sad. That happens to people all the time, unfortunately.
That night, Peter came back.
Wow, of course he comes tonight
I
after
have
that happens.
questions. So basically, Peter asked me to choose between my Earth family and my newly discovered alien one.
That's weird.
After the awful day I had, only one choice made sense. I chose the one that wanted me.
Oh,
I
wow.
chose Peter. He replied with a bright red light. It struck me in the forehead.
With what? Oh, no. Oh, no. It's lasers. I'm scared. Help.
My head was flooded with so many things. I couldn't process everything. It was just too much.
Baby? I saved? What? Longer than us? What? What? We aren't experiments? Angels? Tomorrow? There are many? I'm not the only one? Something else? Thank you. Hello? What the?
Uncle Greg burst into my room. He swung a bat at Peter. Green blood splattered across the wall.
Jesus.
I think Peter died instantly.
Oh, snap. He killed Peter. Peter! Peter! Sheesh. He came prepared with the
The
bat.
last thing I remembered before I blacked out was Uncle Greg. He was glaring at me.
Not the glare, anything but the glare.
I've never been scared of Uncle Greg before. And after what he did to Peter, I really thought he was going to kill me.
Oh no, no, no. Night terrors, man. I've had night terrors all week. Well, not all week, all morning last night. Ever since October started, I've been having nightmares. It's kind of scary, actually. Well, scary. I don't know what's up with the aliens, though. I think, like, you know, I'd definitely get help or something. Kate Crossings. Trying to tell you, bro. Trying to tell you, Kate's Crossing. Don't move there, ever, for any reason. Even if you get paid to do so. It's all in your head. See, that's what they always say. What is this? The eyes, bro, the eyes.
Even though I was unconscious, my mind was still receiving images. I saw things I could never dream of, and different viewpoints of things I thought I understood. It was both amazing and terrifying.
Oh, no. Damn eyes, though.
I saw why they considered Uncle Greg a failure. His DNA didn't meld with theirs successfully. It caused him issues.
We could see that. Tried to eat his brains.
This may seem cruel, but Peter's people are far from cruel. They are beyond war, greed, indifference. Us. They tried to repair their mistakes, but apparently it didn't work. Uncle Greg just became more withdrawn, depressed, unpredictable.
Oh no.
But he's still in tune with them. He can hear them speaking when they are near.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Stop, stop, stop. Take it away.
And Dad. They asked Dad to go with them years ago. He chose to stay. Wow, I wouldn't be here if he decided to go. They wiped his mind so he wouldn't remember. And then they just waited for me.
That's so creepy.
We're not the first. They have done this before. Many, many times. And in many other families. Other species, planets, and for thousands of years. It really is incredible.
Oh no.
Basically, they're collectors. They look for qualities they like in other species and then add it to their own.
Nani?
It's how they choose to evolve.
What the? Nope. Nope, nope, no. Yeah. It's a no for me, dog.
I can see why they are drawn to Kate's Crossing. They keep a close eye on it. I believe it's a prison for the first and last enemy. That's why this place sucks.
I mean, that place does kind of suck. kids disappearing and getting murdered and nobody knowing nothing about it.
Peter's death shocked them. They rarely die violently. I can still feel their loss, their hurt. Millions upon millions continue to mourn him.
Aww.
And that's when I woke up.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uncle Greg was standing over me. I figured this was the end.
He's not gonna hurt you. I hope not, at least.
I thought the danger warning was about Mr. Singer. But now I think they were talking about Uncle Greg.
Oh no.
I always thought he was harmless. But what he did to Peter wasn't harmless. Does that mean he's going to do the same thing to me if he finds out I'm one of them?
Creepy. Don't let them in your head and mess you up. Where's Peter? The alien? I toss him to the woods. Don't need to freak out your dad. Oh no. This needs to remain our little secret. Most people get freaked out when we talk about aliens. Okay? Oh no. Oh no.
The next day I was sick. Every muscle ached. Was I dying?
Peter, bye-bye. Yeah, sure, Uncle Greg, whatever you say.
I immediately noticed things were different. I could hear things I couldn't before. Thoughts? I knew things I should. Things that shouldn't be possible. I was changing.
And oop.
2 more aliens came that night.
Uh-oh, we got friends.
They told me to say my goodbyes. And that they would return at the end of the year to retrieve me. Earlier, if there was a problem.
Oh wow, that's why this was the brother that went missing.
I immediately wondered if I made the right decision. I felt selfish for a moment. Just for a moment.
And the uncle got the death
The
penalty.
things I would see and do were just
Because they thought it was
impossible to
him.
pass up. And then they were gone. September 27th.
That's so creepy.
Home, in bed. I still feel awful. But I'm moving around. Parents aren't speaking to me.
Oh man. Look at them, looking crazy. What's this about? Red Eyes They Evil, I guess.
September 28th. Second day of my 5-day suspension. Mom had me doing chores. She didn't say much, but I could hear some of her thoughts. She was thinking about the vacation we would have to cancel due to Jake's hospital bills.
Oh, come on.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Day 3. Dusted the furniture. I noticed Uncle Greg has been watching me. Does he suspect something? I tried to read his mind, but I couldn't.
That's why they don't like
We
it.
went to the grocery store after lunch. I couldn't read any stranger's mind either. I guess I need practice. September 30th, day 4. More campaigning with Dad. Fun. He didn't say much, but I heard him loud and clear.
Sheesh.
Last day of suspension.
October
Break the leaves
1st.
in the morning,
Oh,
back on
guys.
the campaign trail
Getting
with
close
Dad
to the
in
day.
afternoon. We ran in Singer again. He actually apologized to Dad. It was shockingly nice. Too nice. He even took us to a late lunch.
Questionable behavior. Questionable behavior.
I'm starting to think the reason it's easier to read my parents' minds is because they're my parents. But I was getting something from this guy. Every time he said something nice It felt like an insult.
Condescending.
The nicer he acted, the more it bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
But I kept trying. And then it happened. A stray thought from Mr. Singer's head popped into mine.
It'll all pursue.
Something about that comment felt wrong.
Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna get martyred. Martyred. Maybe Mr. Singer is in with the aliens. I don't know. Moida. I have to admit, I do love this model. I'm looking at it, feeling like I'm looking at myself because she looks like me. Like, if I can only get this mermaid outfit, then yeah, we'd be in business. The long goodbye. I don't know how many parts there is, but I know this is like an hour long, hour or two. Oh, we're almost done. It's not even an hour, it's less than an hour long.
October 3rd. And just like that, everything was back to normal. Uncle Greg started acting normal.
Weird. That's today, by the
Mom
way.
took me to Blockbuster for movie night. Been a while since we did one of those. Dad apologized for making the fight about the election. A rare, cool move from Dad. At dinner time, they even told me that they were proud that I finally stood up for myself.
Wow.
However, breaking Jake's ribs was a step too far.
That's true.
Fair enough. We can agree to disagree.
He not even sorry. Notice how he gets black eyes now? Questionable behavior. Questionable.
For a brief moment, we were all kind of normal. It's nice. But it's easier to leave mad. Much easier. But I know there's no going back on choosing Peter's people. I'm changing, and eventually the outside will match what's happening on the inside.
Oh no. Oh no. Creepy. Oh, for Peterson School Board. There's Mom.
I hope Dad wins the election. I hope Mom gets to travel more. I'm not sure if it's against the rules, but I'm gonna come back and visit them.
How do you know you
One way or
can?
another, I'm gonna make sure they are okay.
Oh, wow.
Even school was pleasant. The kids were actually friendly for once.
This is weird.
Everybody was so amazed at what I did to Jake.
Oh.
They all gave me high fives in the lunchroom.
That's because they don't want to be
I
next.
even got high fives from Jake's friends.
That's crazy.
Why did everyone wait until I decided to leave to be friends? I guess that's my fault. I shouldn't have let a bully scare me away from the world.
That's exactly what happened.
October 5th. And just when I thought things were getting back to normal, Uncle Greg returned to his old ways.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No.
Uncle Greg lunged at me during breakfast. Why are they coming for you? He asked over. and
Why does he know that?
Dad forced him off of me. I'm surprised Mom didn't have a heart attack. They fought until Dad threw him out.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, there's that.
Dad told him to leave or he'd call the cops. Uncle Greg started crying. I have to protect you. Don't you understand? I have to protect you now.
Oh,
He
wow.
repeated himself until he finally got in his truck and left.
Oh, wow. I
Later
think
that
he's
night, I got
right.
a call that Uncle Greg was making a scene at a bar.
Oh, no.
Sounded like he was pretty drunk.
Oh, no. Is he freaking out by his nephew?
They called the cops and threw him in jail. and favored Dad.
Jeez.
Politics. They said he'd be out in the morning.
Embarrassing.
Greg.
Embarrassing the dad, though.
October 6th. Great day. For me, at least. Dad tried to have a talk with Uncle Greg at the Burger Shack.
Yup.
It didn't go well.
The Burger Shack. Here we go again.
Uncle Greg yelled at Dad, told him that he didn't understand what was going on.
But that's true.
He apparently told Dad that the black-eyed kids, they saw as kids were real, and that I might be one of them.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The other kids that went missing.
Dad, of course, didn't believe any of it, but I could tell he was shaken. Uncle Greg is his brother, after all. Dad confessed that he hadn't thought about those nightmares in years. I asked him what made them so scary. He just shook his head and told me to forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see in his head. He remembers the experiments. Pieces. But he remembers. October 7th. More campaigning. I noticed a green spot on my back. I guess my true self is revealing itself. Last night I saw Uncle Greg staring at the house. He was far away and at the foot of the driveway. But that was him glaring in my direction. It's like he's waiting on something. Probably me. Or my new family. Creepy.
That is creepy. I don't like it.
But I could hear a thought in the distance. Protection. October 7th continued. I woke to find Uncle Greg standing over
Oh my
me.
god, so
He
creepy.
broke in.
Stop.
He grabbed me by the hand and yanked me out of the room. He wrapped my face in tape before I could scream.
Oh my gosh, kidnapping.
I fought and fought, but we were outside the house before I knew it. He tossed me into the bed of his truck and
Oh
whispered he was going to
no.
keep me safe.
Oh
I never
no.
felt more afraid.
Oh no.
In my mind, I screamed for him to stop. And then he did. I demanded he untie me. He did.
Oh snap.
It was weird. For a second, he was like a toy. I told him to leave. And he did.
Oh, his alien
At first,
powers.
confusion. But I told him everything was okay. He didn't need to come back. And in his mind, he agreed. I think he was relieved.
Oh man. He's being kidnapped.
October 8th. Peter's people came back early.
Oh.
I have to go. I cried, I protested, but they said something was wrong.
Uh-oh.
I told them I didn't think Uncle Greg was gonna hurt me, but they said Uncle Greg wasn't the concern.
Oh no.
I can see their thoughts. Danger. It's not Uncle Greg, but I felt it before. I asked to warn my parents, but they tell me it's already too late. I heard something. Was that a gun?
Hello? Hello? Alien powers. Yoink. Oh wow. There's the SUV, I mean UVA, I mean, what's it called? Spaceship thing?
That was the last journal entry from Daniel Peterson.
I forget what it's called, spaceships.
Nothing about October 8th appeared unusual. Wendy spent most of the day running errands and helping the church. Harold met several clients that morning.
UFO, that one.
Campaigned for school board the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, he got abducted for sure.
Even Daniel reportedly had a quiet day. Greg Peterson spent the day visiting the many bars of downtown Gates Crossing. No one reported him.
Bye-bye, Daniel.
Later that night, Harold and Wendy Peterson were shot point-blank range with a shotgun. The coroner estimated that the time of death was about 2:30 a.m. The weapon, nor their son, have ever been found. Greg Peterson was found wandering the woods 2 days later. He claimed that the black-eyed children left him there, as well took his nephew. Traces of Harold Peterson's blood were found on his clothes. During the trial, the defense filed a motion stating that Greg Peterson was not fit to stand trial. The motion failed. The defense went on to argue that the evidence was circumstantial. Greg Peterson was found guilty and given the death penalty. He was executed in 2002.
That's wild. That's absolutely
and then
wild.
Peterson's sad story fell into the macabre history of Gates Crossing, leaving only the urban legend of otherworldly visitors. However, in 2019, the Peterson story resurfaced. Mike Singer, now retired, reportedly called the police and told them that he saw Daniel Peterson.
Hello?
He was grown but not human. His skin looked green and his eyes appeared black.
Heck no.
He told the police, "Daniel knows, and he's come back for me." When the police investigated, they found Mr. Singer had hung himself in his office.
Wow.
His now famous suicide note confessed to hiring a pair of thugs to murder the Petersons.
Oh, wow.
He went on to explain that he was blackmailed by the now infamous Dunnington Construction, and he needed to be in a position to approve their bids for new school projects.
Oh, no.
He concluded his note with "Beware
Wow.
the children with black eyes."
That's crazy because the dad threatened to expose him and he had him killed. So the aliens kidnapped the boy so that he wouldn't have to die too. And he ended up killing himself. That's crazy. This music though. Well, that's that, everybody. If you want to know the video, it's this one. I think we're good to like not have scary stuff happen. Maybe. Maybe we want to just go back to our happy swing music, maybe. You know? All that music that makes us all feel happy and not stressed out at all, you know? You know? Let's do that. I don't know. That was a lot. But anyway, hope you guys had fun. I know it was really loud. I didn't mean to blow your ears off. But yeah, this was fun. For the month of October, I'll be using my mermaid form, so hope you enjoy it. This model was made by Alice Damon in the chat. And I guess we could find somebody to play with. Soft raid from YouTube to Twitch. Looks like M's is live. So that's what we're gonna soft raid. You guys, you like the model? Oh yeah, I'm glad you're glad. I'm glad your stream started lagging. Yeah, I don't know why I was doing that. Don't know why I was doing that. But anyway, let's go to M's and say happy M's raid from Please let's just say that. Alright. Hope you guys have a great day, night, and or evening, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.